Hello, this is Warpath 1985, so in today's video slash review, I'm discussing Transformers Retro Headmasters, Highbrow. Now, Highbrow was a character, and hasn't really appeared in that much Transformers media, unlike his other contemporaries, especially Chromedome. Which kind of sucks, because it was one of the few VTOL / Osprey type of Transformers, which is quite interesting to say the least. But other than that, he's kind of weird, because sometimes he's portrayed as a pompous douche, similar to what was his name again? Jax, and also, of course, Sunshaker. Or other times he's also portrayed as rambunctious young punks from Hot Rod or Hot Shot. People the same character. And because of that, he kind of has no real personality in both of those portrayals. Other than just a guy, or a bot that kind of just exists in the background. And over time, just gets forgotten, which kind of sucks. But in general, it happens with franchise as Transformers with so many different characters. Some characters just get kind of forgotten. And of course, Chromedome has been pretty much practically become the poster boy for all like Headmasters at this point, due to his portrayal in the IW Morning Music comic book series. And because that, he is quite significantly popular than Highbrow himself. And also, what is his name again? His name escapes me. But ultimately, they're all quite forgettable in their own separate ways. Highbrow, as before, especially. Of course, he did appear in a cartoon in the Fight vs. Darkness, but in the Reawakening? Was it Reawakening? Reawakening? Can't recall, but put the actual name of the arc here, which is the final arc as a general multi-part episode series. That was supposed to be the finale for Transformers, the general cartoon by Sumbo, and of course Toei. But of course, Takara said no, decided to create Transformers Headmasters, which he also appeared in. This is what the figure is technically based on, more or less on Headmasters of the Rebirth. There you go. It's called the Rebirth Transformers general series, which is why it's kind of very inconsistent with the figures, because some of them are inspired by Headmasters, some are inspired by Rebirth, some are inspired by the toy. But ultimately, the majority of the characters that appeared in that general series, it was just a Rebirth, have either become really iconic, super rare, hard to find because they're figures, or just very, very cool in their own respective ways, especially Headmaster, but Fortune Maximus, and of course Six Shot and Scorponok. But poor old Highbrow ain't that much. Besides that, that's probably it for the general character section, because Highbrow has no character, sadly. But it does have some accessories, like these two blasters that kind of look like, what do you call it, Thompson machine guns. Here. Yeah, it's gonna just come like that. It's cool, but they're just staring old Headmaster / Tidemaster / Titans Return Legends blasters, who are just combined together to form like a spear for your Titan Master or just Headmaster. It's cool, but kind of just exists as a general gimmick. His other and final accessory that's technically not really an accessory, but kind of is, was his place feature, because, well, he's a Headmaster. Because that, move his head. And we have, put his name here. Here's his name here. I'm going to keep track of the majority of these Headmaster, Tidemaster names, because the Nibelins in general, we'll call them Masters, whatever you call it in the anime of Headmasters, are so confusing, because sometimes we get mixed up with some of their repaints as Redecoku type of like characters, and sometimes they're kind of just swap their names between the English and like Japanese languages, whoever. It's so confusing. I don't know why they did it, but yeah. But yeah, here he is. Has a pan-like head with a gunmetal gray forehead and a silver faceplate, which is a face. And I believe that's a painted visor, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, their general body, supposed to be just more his body, just general head, is based on, well, the head that they turn into, which is cool. But sometimes it kind of just gets kind of lost due to the budget or general being very simplistic. For articulation, this figure is kind of confusing to say the least, because as a standard Titans Return / Commander Wars / Pirate of Primes general Prime Wars trilogy era articulation where it ain't that great. Which makes serious sense because the year before, or a couple of years before, more even more confusing, the same year, we have figures that were super articulated, but were very special. Look at you, Blitzwing. Look at you. Still understand why people consider that Blitzwing better than the new one. But anyways, the figure has a technically over 90-degree elbow bend. The arms are very limited and have that little bit go outwards due to it being a ball joint. It can go a little further outwards, but we'll punt into the once hit the general head. It can go full 360, general shoulder. Same with the bicep. Has some hand articulation, but that's a transformation, and a ball joint for the head because Headmaster also has a ball joint. And you can use that joint for the Headmaster. It's just ball joints and hinges. It's not that much. Which makes sense for a figure of this size. Let's put them back in here. There we go. And for leg articulation, it's very limited. It can barely do like a 90-degree kick. Can go barely that far. So it needs like 30 degrees. And the exact opposite for a knee bend, because it goes all the way due to the gaps in the general calves. And no ankle articulation because transformation and time return being very confusing with articulation standards. That's pretty much it for the articulation section. This ain't that much. However, he does transform, and because of that, he first move his head. How gruesome. You're curious why a hard head's there? You soon understand why, because I was doing the comparisons. Because, why not? Just drop these guns. So here's Hardhead. Put a little Headmaster. Straighten up. Very nice. Hardhead's relatively short compared to Highbrow, which can't make sense. The majority of their appearances have made Hardhead certainly bigger than Highbrow. And there he goes again. And me. I bring myself with Highbrow because why not? Very nice. But yeah, I'm doing a small cut because transformation, saving time, whatever. I just was doing a small cut because, gotta serve that time. And here's Highbrow in his Osprey mode, which I believe Osprey was meeting around during 87, but probably was. I'm not sure. Probably put this information here when it did come out, where it was put into service. But yeah, he's a little Osprey. And it's quite nice, of course, due to there not being any landing gear in the back. It kind of just topples backwards. But it kind of really works. I'm wondering what's really the landing gear for this thing. It's just one full out landing gear here, and also the blaster serve as landing gear because they have little wheels, or it's just stationary wheels molded onto there, which is cool. but it doesn't really do anything, as you just saw. Again. Of course, like, there it goes again. Like any helicopter-like vehicle, the propellers can rotate, like so. Of course, both of them as well. Which somehow kind of reminds you of the Cobra Mamba when the, well, of course, clash, because, well, it's a clash a lot, because look at this thing. So weird. But yeah, the views are very simplistic. It's very flat and very smooth. I like how the condensed general kind of just feels, and how just the original robot just condenses itself into this very nicely kibbleless, well, technically it does have some kibble here and there, Osprey. But yeah, it looks very nice. Of course, you can open the cockpit, because, well, he's a headmaster. And of course, you can grab your headmaster or time master or whatever you call it, and put him inside the little cockpit, like so, which is pretty cool. For comparison's sake, here he is with fellow headmaster Highbrow. I'll be showing me because I did not want to transform Warpath, because it's just too much. I'm quite fatigued from the last video. Oh, so many transformations. And you grab Hardhead's Headmaster and put them in here, because I want to show something interesting. Because unlike Hardhead, I'm going to Highbrow, you're actually given 2 separate seats on the Hardhead. And you're given 1 seat for the gunner, or a gunner seat for the giant cannon, which is pretty cool. And of course, a driver seat, also pretty cool. I think with Highbrow, he does not have that, which kind of sucks. Now that's all for this general video. Quite nice in general, short and sweet. Like always in general, similar to Highbrow himself. Now of course you can find Highbrow for general retail price of $20 to $25 on Amazon.com, Return Earth, maybe. And of course, Big Bad Toy Store and other members, Hardhead especially, being very easy to find. Chrome Dome, a little bit harder. And of course, Brainstorm being the hardest, because Brainstorm is the hardest member to get pretty much every time, whether he's re-released. He was a Warren exclusive in Time's Return. He was a Japanese exclusive, German Small exclusive with his Dungeons figure, and he's a Warhammer exclusive with his brand new figure, and he's also a SDC exclusive with that weird SDC Titan Blood Combiner Hunter set, which I do want to get because I kind of like that Brainstorm, but I kind of don't want to get it because Central Prime looks very fragile. And also there's new wind bait, so I'm pretty much what I'm getting for the Brainstorm, but once again, that baits are very expensive because it's SDC exclusive, so it kind of doesn't really matter to me right now. But anyways, that's all for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.